literally understand. With this energy only, a baby is formed, isn't it? So it's a very, very important. Now, I will speak about fundamentals of lust. The most talked about, thought about, and written about subject is sex. The most misunderstood, misinterpreted, and confusing subject is also this. We either try to avoid the subject or we try to indulge in it. Sex is deeply buried in our unconscious minds. Right from the start, we rarely find someone who can enlighten us on this subject. More than any other subject, this needs to be illumined with the light of consciousness. Our condition right now is like that of a man walking in a forest on a pitch dark night. Somewhere there is a big pit that has been dug and kept, and it is pitch dark. Please understand, the man who tries to avoid the subject is in total unawareness. He doesn't even know where the pit lies. Then, how can he avoid it? Tell me, it is pitch dark. You don't know where the pit is. So you don't even know how to avoid it. Am I right? The man who indulges in the subject is aware of the pit, but can't see any other way than to jump straight into it. So, can either of these be the solution? Person who is avoiding the subject and person who is indulging into the subject. Unfortunately, the person who indulges jumps straight into it. Person who avoids it, not even aware of the pit. Now, can either of these be the solution for life? One should know where the pit lies and then take the right steps to move around it. Right? The topic of sex is always swept under the carpet. It is a taboo topic. Parents do not come out and discuss it with children. First of all, parents themselves don't know the underlying facts of the subject. On any subject, you need to ask an authority. Otherwise, you will miss the right understanding, and when you miss the right understanding, you misunderstand. When you miss the right understanding, what will happen? You will misunderstand. A small story. Oh, you can't hear, ma? Can't you? You can hear? Vigneshwari. Can you hear me? Vigneshwari, can you hear me? Oh, she's not responding. Can everybody hear what I'm saying? What I'm talking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Vigneshwari, Ma, can you hear me? Please disconnect and then connect back. Increase your volume. Vigneshwari, Ma, increase your volume. Anyhow, a small story. A lady received a letter from her son's school teacher. The teacher, okay, all the people who connected just now, I'm speaking about how to transform the lust into divine love. It is about the root chakra. Okay. A lady received a letter from her son's school teacher. The teacher had written that the boy was unable to see the board clearly and therefore made mistakes while writing. The lady promptly took her son to the eye doctor. The doctor examined the boy and wrote out the prescription. It read, haircut. Hair was not cut, that is why I couldn't see. It's such a simple thing. We laugh at this, but I tell you, in life, if you go to the right person in the first go, you will get the right solution. Or else, you will go around in circles advocated by so-called authorities and you will waste your life. Still worse, you will be advocating these patterns to future generations also. This is how convention sets in. When you allow convention to set in, it becomes a very difficult task to break free from it because convention becomes the truth over the years. Please understand, when the master appears, his first job becomes to undo all that has been done to you. Only then he can start showing you what you really are. It is a tough job for him because you have advanced so much in your track that you wonder how you could be on the wrong track. So much you went forward that you'll be wondering how you could be on the wrong track. Let us come back to the subject. What is sex? It is a tremendous creative energy. It is a meditative energy. The whole world has arisen out of this energy. Our ancient enlightened masters, the rishis, have given us great clarity on this subject. Do you know that Vatsayana, the man who wrote the Kama Sutra, the book on the science of sex, was a sannyasi? He was a celibate. In fact, he delivered the Kama Sutra to his own mother. He spoke about it to his mother. After his enlightenment, he came back to visit his mother one day. She told him that since he was enlightened then he should have insight into any subject on planet Earth. She told him, as your mother, I know that you have been celibate since birth. There is no chance that you would know anything from experience about the subject of sex. But can you tell me something about it? She asked. Vatsayana smiled and delivered the Kama Sutra. Vatsayana was questioned once. What authority do you have to speak on this subject? A natural question. I think many of you might be silently putting this question to Swamiji also, as he is a sannyasi. The answer that Vatsayana gave, I am translating into modern language for you using a modern analogy. Okay? What Vatsayana said. An electrician who visits your home knows exactly what happens when each electric switch in the house is put on or off. He knows the entire circuitry hidden beneath the wall. If there is a problem, he can determine the exact cause and give a solution for it, right? He understands the science of electricity. On the other hand, you who puts these switches on and off 50 times a day have absolutely no idea about what is actually going on behind the walls. Am I right? So the person who is in action doesn't even know what is behind. But the electrician knows the science of electricity, what is happening behind the walls. Same way, Ma Vigneshwari, you can hear me now properly? Okay. Many of us know nothing more than how to put on and off the switches. That's why we sometimes get an electric shock. So understand that although we may be fathers, mothers, or grandparents, we may know nothing about sex. We are all under continuous hormonal torture. The television and other forms of media show lust in various forms, and we watch this and think we know all about sex and love. Only an enlightened master can give you the science of this subject. India, over the years, has been looted of vast wealth and land. None of these were great losses to India. And after every invasion, India came back and society stood up. Finally, our Gurukul system, the olden days system of learning at the feet of the master, was destroyed by the British. And Kama Sutra, the science of sex, was no longer taught to children. This was the greatest blow to India. This is when people stopped understanding the meaning of it and started getting consumed by lust or karma. Have you ever watched two people playing a game of chess? When you simply watch the game, very often the right move will suggest itself to you. But somehow it never occurs to the two players. How many of you have observed this? What do you think could be the reason? Some people will say, because we are not involved in the game. Yes, actually, the man who is witnessing is not under pressure to win. So pressure and stress make the mind dull. So only the man who has come out of the game, who is a mere watcher, can give you the right idea about it. A master is one who knows the whole. That is why he becomes the authority on any subject. So, what is sex? Today, biology has proved that no man is 100% man and no woman is 100% woman. A man is 51% man and 49% woman. Likewise, a woman is 51% woman and 49% man. Just a difference of 1%. You have, please understand, listen carefully. You have taken birth from the Mooladhara, sex energy center of your father and the Mooladhara of your mother. Then, how can you be only male or only female? You are born out of both mother and father's Mooladhara. The qualities of both are bound to be there in you. This is the basis behind the symbolic representation of Lord Shiva as Ardhanarishwar, the figure that is half male and half female. Whatever we accept it or not, whether we accept it or not, we are an embodiment of both male and female energies. We are whole, not divided. Tantra deals beautifully with this whole concept. In the scriptures, Lord Shiva speaks to Devi Parvati on this subject. Those insights, recorded several thousands of years ago, are found to be relevant in biology today. In order to be complete, to be whole, it is essential that we are able to accept and express both the masculine and feminine aspects of our nature. But does it really happen? Are we allowed to express both aspects? No. Right from the moment of birth, society labels you as either male or female. And it expects you to start behaving accordingly. So society does not allow boys to express their feminine side. And it doesn't allow girls to express their masculine side. Right from a very young age, one half of our being is suppressed until the age of 7, before the social conditioning has taken a deep root inside. The child is not conscious of being male or female. That is why a very young child has a sense of completeness. He's centered and secure. He's so beautiful and joyful to look at. So innocent. By around 7, the child comes under society's control. I will tell you. Now, by 3 itself, they're coming under society's pressure. In those days, 7. A male child is not encouraged to play with dolls and kitchen sets. A female child is not encouraged to play with race cars and rockets. Even when it comes to colors of their clothes and other belongings, there is discrimination. You choose blue for boys and pink for girls, is it not? In earlier days, the parents left the child in the Gurukul, a residential school headed by Vedic age masters. In the Gurukul, the children were taught the Gayatri mantra, an initiation chant to kindle the intelligence at the age of 7. If by 14 they had a spiritual experience of some kind, they were taught the Brahma Sutra, the greatest book on world philosophies. Or else they were taught the Kama Sutra. so that they learned the art of family life. If before the age of 21 they were enlightened, they were initiated into sannyas. If not, they were taught the yoga shastras. This is how a child was allowed to evolve in his own way under the guidance and love of the master. But now, such strong conditioning goes into the child, which is so damaging for himself. The child begins to suppress the other part of himself, which is not approved by society. We don't realize it, but this period is traumatic for the child. He suddenly feels uprooted, cut off from one half of his being. He starts searching for this suppressed half outside. Anyhow, now we will move to the Manipuraka Kriya, which we did yesterday. So, tomorrow we can further move into the subject of lust and divine love. Okay? Now, all of you, please stand up. Please very religiously do this Kriya. Then you will see a lot of difference. Stand up. Don't open your eyes for anything. Okay? How much ever you can, move your legs, body, like this. Whatever, like this. Understand? There should not be a rhythm. Remember, this is not dance for rhythm. There should not be any rhythm in your language. There should not be any rhythm in your body movements. Move as much as you can. People who has knee pains, don't jump too much with your legs. Move violently your hands and your neck and your head and, wait, I didn't start yet. And the language, it should be unrecognized, no rhythm, gibberish language, which makes no sense. It's a nonsense. That's how it should be. Okay? Now, this technique will understand, emotions will flow, let them flow. Tears will flow, let them flow. Let all the negative emotions come out of your body. Throw it away. Okay? Now, you should make nonsensical sounds from the navel area as loudly as you can. Lock your doors, everybody. Don't be interrupted by anyone. No phone. Lock your bedroom door or wherever you're sitting. Otherwise, you just go out and tell your people not to disturb you for next 20 minutes. Do not use words to shout, because words are language. If you use words, only familiar and recent emotions will surface. Without actually working on the emotions, words will give rise to only more words. So shout absolute gibberish. Only this will open out the unconsciousness in you. Only this will open out the deeply hidden emotions. Wave your hands, shout, scream, let tears flow, whatever, let it happen. Nothing to be embarrassed. Vomit out all your negative feelings. Recall the painful incidents. Visualize the persons involved and feel the emotions involved in those incidents. Bring out all the emotions. Become completely immersed in them. And be aware of nothing else, only my voice and your voice. Okay? When end of the technique, I will say stop. Immediately stop and sit wherever you are with closed eyes. Don't open your eyes. Okay? Now, I will say 1, 2, 3, start. Everybody, please stand up. Switch on your videos. Any video should not be off. Why? Because please understand, this is a highly initiated meditation by Swamiji. Because now you are not being initiated into it. You have to do it in front of me in two ways. You should not do this on your own. Understand? Because Swamiji will be working through this body. That is why. Because many of you are not initiated into this, you should not be doing. Okay? Now, Louis, everyone, stand up. Come on. Everybody stand up in front of the screens. Please switch. Where is Radha Krishna ji? Paramashivoham means Devi. Everybody, please. Yukta, switch on your videos. Everybody has to be under my gaze of healing. Okay? Mauli, even you can do if you are in a right place. Come on. Okay? Please be closed eyes. Gibberish language. It should not make sense. Loudly. I will unmute at least 1 or 2 people. That way, other persons will be guided properly. Okay. Whoever I am unmuting, please unmute yourself. Okay. Okay. I'm unmuted one more person. Come on. And wow, Bhartima is so active. Who else is there? Yes. Okay, I'm unmuting Vigneshwari. Come on. Now, 1, 2, 3, start. Wild movements of hands and legs. Sounds. Come on, loudly. Louis, come on. Gibberish language, unknown language to you. Radha Krishna ji, I have to see you. Please brighten your screen. I can't see you. Healing will not happen. Please do intensely, loudly. Veenuji, please move your upper body. Even if you can't jump, move your upper body while. Like this. Look at me. Come on, do it. Neck, head. People who can jump can jump. Rekha, use language, some language. Mama, please don't do it. Bhavana, please don't do it. Just witness. With meditative witness. Move your neck, head. Use some language. Loudly scream. Let the emotions come out. Remember the painful incidents. Remember the people who are involved in that painful incidents. If you have blood pressure, don't do wildly, do lightly. All elderly people, please do lightly. Okay, don't do violently. Louis, jump. Stop. Everybody stop. Please sit down wherever you are. Please don't open your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't open your eyes. Please sit. Wherever you are, just sit suddenly, abruptly, with your closed eyes. Sit down in deep silence. Just be a witness to your thoughts. Even the persons who did not do the Kriya can close your eyes and witness your thoughts. Just be a witness to your thoughts. Please be aware of your navel region. Feel the lightness in your navel region. Witness your thoughts. Don't open your eyes. Please close your eyes. Feel the lightness in your navel region. You will find that it is light and blissful. Your navel region is light. It's blissful. You will find that your whole being very light and free. Sit silently. No body movements. Feel your whole being will be very light and free. Look in deeply. Put your awareness on your navel region. Just watch your thoughts. Feel the lightness. Feel the bliss. Feel very light and free. All the negative emotions and energy left your body. A huge burden is lifted off from your system. The heaviness of your anxiety left you. You see positive energy vibrating in your system. So much peace, silence. Paramashanta happening inside you. Bliss is flowering inside you. Slowly, very slowly, open your eyes. Very slowly, please open your eyes. I suggest to all of you for next half an hour, please do not talk a lot in your family. Just be silent. Whatever you may be doing, please maintain the silence. You will feel very light. So we will meet tomorrow. Please maintain this peace. We will meet tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Satguru Padarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Tomorrow we'll be moving further into the next chakra. Maybe a lot of works where you have obstacles might get solved today. See, when you feel very light, many problems disappear. Outer world. Okay, tell me your experiences tomorrow. Bye. See you all. Eva, bye. You did a very good job with meditation. Today, I was seeing. Very good. Bye. Very good.